And from football, we move to some basketball-related news as Satria Muda Pertamina Jakarta ensured that they qualified for the IBL 2022 playoff semifinals after winning 82-75 over Amartha Hangtuah Jakarta during the second game of the first round. Playing at Citra Arena Bandung, West Java on Sunday afternoon, Satria Muda managed to book a ticket to the semifinals after winning 2 out of 3 games over Amartha Hangtuah. Meanwhile, Dewa United Surabaya won in the second game against Prawira Bandung in overtime 89-84 to tie the series at 1 apiece. Here are the highlights.
The match was tied since the beginning of the first quarter when Satria Muda and Amartha Hangtuah had to draw with a score of 9-9. However, in the middle of the first quarter, Satria Muda had to fall behind Hangtuah with a score of 11-15. At the beginning of the second quarter, though, the Satria Muda players managed to play better to reduce the gap to 19-20. Hangtuah's efforts to reverse the lead were still unsuccessful after Satria Muda managed to increase their lead towards the end of the fourth quarter. And as a result, Satria Muda managed to win the match 82-75. The victory took them to the next round after winning 2-0 in the best of 3 at the IBL 2022 playoffs. An exciting match was also shown by Dewa United and Prawira Bandung, in which the former managed to beat the latter in overtime with a score of 89-84. Dewa United actually had to play catch-up right from the start, even trailing by 16 points in the second quarter. The Surabaya-based team was only able to equalize to 74-74 with 1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter. And there were no shots in the remaining time of the last quarter, so the game had to go into overtime. Yuda Saputra led Prawira to take the lead in the early minutes of overtime, but Dewa United immediately responded with 2 consecutive shots and free throws to take an 80-76 advantage. And the victory gave Dewa United a fresh hope to qualify for the semifinals.
Well, despite Satria Muda moving on by sweeping the first round, the other remaining series in the first round, best of 3 series, are all tied at 1 apiece. Here's a look at the ongoing bracket currently after the first weekend of the playoffs. We have a look at the Bronze versus PJ. That's the number 1 seeded team against the 8th. They're tied at 1 apiece as well. You have NHS Mountain Gold. Their series is tied at 1 apiece. They're seeded at 4th and 5th, as well as the last matchup there between the 3rd and 6th seed, also tied at 1 apiece. Now, the semifinals, after the first round has been decided, will take place between the 20th and the 23rd of August, while the finals will take place at the end of the month, going on 3 days from 27th to the 30th of August. We're going to keep you updated as to all the latest results as we do every morning here on the C Morning Show.